candle wax, followed by cake, followed by pork pie, and followed by more cake, Madeira cake. And that's how I remember things. It's just a sequence of tastes. Synesthesia's probably best described, because bear in mind it's quite a complex thing that's going on there, but it's best described as a union or merging of the senses. Certainly in my case, it best describes it. It's where you get one sense is stimulated by something, say you hear something, and with a synesthete it automatically produces a response, an involuntary response, because it just happens in another sense. So for example, a synesthete may hear a colour. I didn't think I was any more unusual or normal, less normal, more normal. It's exactly the same as everybody else. I mean, why would I think differently? It's just something that's always been there. It's very natural. I've always been intrigued with the link between synesthesia and memory, and I must admit, when I went back to where I was brought up as a child, it was a really strange sensation, because I remember coming out of the tube station and it was weird because I could look around and things didn't match. I got a synesthetic taste for something that should have been there and it wasn't there anymore. To give you an example, I remember standing outside the sweet shop directly opposite the tube station, and I was on a particular spot and I could taste something, but there was nothing there. It was a very strong, tangy, sweet taste. And I subsequently found out that there used to be a lamppost there. I knew it was a lamppost or something similar simply because when I looked around at the other lampposts, I got exactly the same taste. Funnily enough, I mean, I've had synesthesias for as long as I can remember, but I've never actually noticed, or at least taken notice of these weird mismatches, because that's exactly what it is. It's like looking at a picture and then an overlay, but they're tastes, and there's something on one that isn't on the other. The thing that I find the most fascinating about synesthesia is it's made me realise that people are obviously different. They're obviously very, very different, but they're different on a very basic level, because 10 people can look at an object, 10 people can look at a green apple and get 10 different perceptions from it, and 10 totally different ones. It just shows me that everybody looks at things in a different way. Couple that with the fact that I think everybody's got a touch of synesthesia anyway, I think it's worth looking at yourself, because it gives you the opportunity of saying to yourself, well, why don't I like this? Why do I like that?